Once upon a time, there was a young man named Jake who had a dream of becoming a professional musician. Ever since he was a child, he had a natural talent for playing the guitar. He could pick up any tune and play it flawlessly without even looking at the chords. His friends and family were always impressed by his skills, and they often told him that he had a bright future as a musician. Jake had always dreamed of playing on big stages, in front of thousands of people. He imagined himself traveling the world, playing music, and living the life of a rock star. However, despite his talent, Jake lacked the motivation to pursue his passion. He would play his guitar for a few minutes every now and then, but he never took his music seriously. One day, Jake was walking through the park when he saw a street performer playing the guitar. The performer was not very talented, but he was playing with such passion and enthusiasm that the crowd around him was cheering and clapping. Jake was struck by the performer's motivation. He realized that he needed to find that same drive within himself if he was ever going to achieve his dream. So Jake set out on a journey to discover what motivated him. He started by writing down his goals and what he needed to do to achieve them. He also began to surround himself with people who were supportive of his dream and who could offer him guidance and encouragement. Jake's first step was to commit to a daily practice schedule. He set aside a specific time each day to practice his guitar, and made sure that he stuck to it no matter what. At first, it was difficult to stay motivated, but as Jake continued to practice, he found that he was gaining confidence and his motivation was increasing. Jake also discovered that he was motivated by the positive feedback he received from others. He started to play his guitar in public, at local cafes and restaurants, and he was pleasantly surprised by the response he received. People would come up to him after his performances and tell him how much they enjoyed his music. This feedback was a huge motivation for Jake, and it made him want to continue to improve and grow as a musician. Another source of motivation for Jake was the feeling of accomplishment he experienced when he played well. He would set small goals for himself, such as learning a new song or perfecting a difficult riff, and when he achieved those goals, he would feel a sense of pride and accomplishment that pushed him to keep going. As Jake continued on his journey, he faced many obstacles and setbacks. There were times when he felt discouraged and wanted to give up. But he persevered, and he found that his hard work and dedication paid off when he was invited to play at a local music festival. Jake had worked tirelessly to prepare for the performance, and when he stepped onto the stage, he felt a surge of motivation that propelled him to give the best performance of his life. The crowd cheered and applauded, and Jake felt like he had finally made it. From that moment on, Jake was unstoppable. He continued to practice and perform, and his motivation grew stronger with each success he achieved. He had found his passion and his purpose, and he knew that nothing could stop him from achieving his dreams. In the end, Jake became a successful musician, touring the world and playing to crowds of thousands. But he never forgot the lesson he learned that day in the park, about the power of motivation and how it can change your life.